Well, now that we've finished installing this window behind me, let's just recap what we did. The first step was some preparatory work. So we cleaned the sash where all the components go. It's a good idea also to clean the glass, of course. And we set up to cut the moldings, and we did cut the top and the bottom moldings. Step 2 was the installation, and we started with the mini seal, which comes of course on each molding, the spare set of mini seal that you get on each molding. And we used that to go around the perimeter of the sash, the closest flat surface to the glass, with the mini seal. And of course there's the little detail about how it laps over in the corners and it gets trimmed off. Next came the bottom molding, including leaving spaces in the magnet for the acrylic supports. And we put the molding on, transferred the magnet to the sash, took the molding off, and then we fitted the acrylic supports. Fitted the top molding, well, that was straightforward. And then we could measure for the side moldings, which we then cut and were able to fit, removing the liners from each end and fitting them. Remember to fit the end caps to trim off the top and the bottom of the side moldings. And that was the installation. So the third part, of course, was the acrylic. So when you have your acrylic, you can take the moldings off, and we saw how we could clean the acrylic in place on the actual window sash. And so that's it. The result is a beautiful secondary glazing system that you can hardly notice, and effectively double glazing at a very reasonable cost. So there you go. Remember, get down to the ecomasterstore.com.au and grab yourself DIY Eco Glaze on sash. The camera is pointing here, right? Now we bring you DIY Eco Glaze on sash. If you've got wind out windows, on sash is the product for you. It is the system. Push out windows or hinged glaze. If you look at the windows behind me, so a good thing to use is some aeroplane. Part of the preparation is to make sure that the frame where you're going to fit the Eco Glaze.
Go.
Okay.